Hello WordPress nerds, happy new year, happy 2023. So in this video we are going to talk about transient. So what is transient? So it is a way of storing cache data in the database temporarily. It is stored in the options table with expiration time, and when there is a caching plugin, transient will be stored in the fast memory instead of in the database. So that is the transient. I will keep short. Why should we use it? So to reduce unnecessary database query execution. When should we use it? So when the data doesn't often change, at that time we should use transient. So let me show you the actual use of transient. So before jumping into the code, this is my local site and this is my custom plugin. And if you don't know how to create custom plugin, link is into the description section. So in my all videos, I am demonstrating anything in my custom plugin only. So this is the page where I have created a shortcode to display number of result based on the post type. So if you don't know how to create shortcode, it is there in this playlist. Let's learn WordPress tutorial 23. So first let me show you the shortcode I have created. So this is the shortcode post list, and it is displaying result from the book post type which I have created. So this is the books post type, and it is displaying latest 5 books. You can ignore this checkboxes. There is no use of the checkboxes for this video. So let's open the code for this loop WP query. So this is my local WordPress repo, WP content, plugins. My plugin includes and shortcodes.php. Let me get rid of sidebar. So this is the shortcode I have created, and this is the query, WP query. So every time if we use this, it hit the WPDB query to the database. Let me show you. So this is query monitor, and if I click queries, I will select my plugin, and this is the query. So if we refresh this, every time it hits query to MySQL, which is not necessary because our data is not changing rapidly. So in that case, we can reduce this WPDB query call to the MySQL, and for this case we should use transient. So first let's see how we can set transient. So this is the function called set transient, in which we have to provide transient key, value and expiration. So for this, here we get result in this query. Sorry, in this query. Yeah. So what we are going to do is when we get result, we will set the transient. So let's set transient. Let's apply transient key. Transient key will be anything you want. I will say BWP post list. And let's say I am storing this value, the whole query as a value. So I'm storing whole object in the transient, and expiration, let's say 6 hours. So this object will available within expire within 6 hours, anytime in the 6 hours. This doesn't mean this will expire after 6 hours. It will expire anytime within the 6 hours. Now we set the transient, and now let's try to refresh this page. And here we see transient update, and as you can see, transient update, we can see the transient is updated on the page, but still this query is executing. So now what we are going to do is, first we will check if the transient data is available or not. So if transient data is available, we don't need to execute this query. So how to get transient? So for that, function is get transient. So I'm gonna check data get transient, and transient key will be this, because we want to get this data. And we will check if it is not false. If data is not false, we will assign this data into this variable. So when we have data in the transient, assign this variable, assign this data to the WP query, else make the actual WP query. So now let's try to print this and see if the data is available or not. So as you can see, this is coming from transient now. So I'm gonna comment this out, and now the data is coming from transient. Let's confirm. So here in my plugin, our query is not there now. So as you can see, we have reduced one WP query, and also no transient is updating because currently it is not executing from here. Actually we should use this over here. I am using that wrong place at here. Yes. So now the data is coming from the transient. So this is the use of transient. Now there is one problem using transient. So this is going to be expired within 6 hours, and in the meantime if we add one new book, let's try to add a new book. Rama, and publish. So according to this, the latest book should display over here, but as we are displaying the data from the transient or cache, it is not displaying the latest one because this one is not set in the transient yet. So to overcome this issue, whenever we add new book or post, we have to delete this transient. So once we delete this transient and we refresh the page, at that time the newly added book or post will be set into the transient. So deleting transient on adding a new post we will see in the next video. If you have any doubt or question, please write down below in the comment section. Thanks for watching the video, guys.